Chosen one, there is a sacred interruption unfolding in your life right now, and it is not coincidence. It is not luck. It is divine orchestration. Listen carefully. God is funding you at this very moment, not tomorrow. Not when conditions are perfect. Right now. He is already repositioning resources, redirecting opportunities, and realigning circumstances in your favor. What appeared lost is being recovered. What felt delayed is being accelerated. What seemed impossible is being rewritten. And this is happening now, not in some distant future. The breakthrough you almost gave up on is being assembled as you receive this message. Your future has been secured. There is an unmistakable shift stirring in your atmosphere, a knowing that something significant is taking form beyond what you can see. That is not your imagination. That is confirmation. And this message has not reached you randomly. It is divine timing, perfectly scheduled. You are being called to believe again, to remain present and focused, and to declare what you know deep in your spirit. This is your funding moment. If this resonates with you, let me know by leaving a comment sharing what you are believing for right now. Write it out with clarity and end it with Amen. Your words carry weight in the unseen realm. And if you have not already, subscribe to this channel because there is more revelation coming your way. Now, chosen one, here is what you need to understand. They may have tried to block you, discourage you, even design circumstances to make you question your calling. But God has been orchestrating from a higher position all along. While others were creating limitations, God was preparing expansion. While they spoke doubt over your life, God was issuing decrees of provision. And you, even through the silence, even in the struggle, you kept standing. That perseverance has been recorded. In the spiritual dimension, your account is full. You have been accumulating divine credit through every act of obedience, every moment of endurance, every choice to trust when nothing made sense. And now the release is being activated. The system is shifting in your favor. Regardless of what your physical bank account reflects, there is a different currency operating here. One that responds to faithfulness, alignment, and surrender. And you are aligned. What is approaching is not minor relief. This is not a temporary fix. This is complete transformation, the kind that rewrites family legacies, the kind that breaks generational cycles. God is not merely addressing a need. He is upgrading your entire trajectory. He is positioning favor in rooms where your name has never been spoken. Doors that were sealed are being opened without explanation. And here is the truth. It is happening because your future carries too much weight to be left uncertain. God has decided to fund your future fully because what you are meant to build, heal, and release cannot be delayed any longer. Many around you will not comprehend this shift. They will say you changed overnight. They will wonder how it happened so quickly. They will whisper, "What did they do to receive that?" But you will know, it was not what you did. It was what you endured. It was your refusal to quit when everything told you to. It was your choice to believe when there was no visible evidence. God witnessed that. And heaven funds faith like yours. You are backed by something eternal. What is being deposited into your life now was written long before you faced that hardship. This is not new to God. This is fulfillment of what was already planned. You may have been surrounded by scarcity, by limitation, by barely enough, but that was your training ground. You were never designed to remain there. It was the foundation for something higher. Every rejection, every closed door, every moment of lack was not punishment. It was preparation. It was expanding your capacity, because where you are headed requires a different level of strength. It requires spiritual maturity. And now that you have arrived at this place, God is releasing provision with supernatural acceleration. You will not have to strive the way you once did. What used to take years will take months. There is divine speed entering your timeline. Do not be surprised when signs begin appearing everywhere. Unexpected approvals, forgotten opportunities resurfacing, people emerging from nowhere to assist you. That is how divine funding operates. It does not always look like you imagined, but it always arrives exactly when needed, and the timing now is critical. God is not blessing you only for your sake. He is blessing you for everyone connected to your purpose, your family, your future community. The lives that will shift because you remained faithful. This funding is not limited to finances. Yes, money will flow and resources will appear, but even more importantly, ideas will ignite. Connections will form, peace will settle, and mental clarity will return. That is funding too. When you are no longer trapped in survival mode, you begin to dream again. And when a chosen one dreams again, heaven responds, because your dream is a divine assignment. It is woven into the blueprint. You are never random. You are strategic. You are essential to the shift that is coming. You have been hidden but never forgotten. Quiet but not absent. Silent but not ignored. And now God is bringing you into a new light. One that reveals your value. One that illuminates your path forward. That is why the waiting felt so heavy. It was not delay. It was divine refinement. You were being strengthened in the hidden place, so that when the release came, you would be unshakable, and now you are. This message is your confirmation. This is your moment. You are fully funded in ways you cannot yet perceive. The backing is spiritual, supernatural, and irreversible. Those who dismissed you will witness your rise, not because of revenge, but because of purpose. Because your life is meant to be living proof that God funds the faithful, that the divine does not forget, and that obedience always produces overflow. At this stage, do not expect everything to make logical sense. Some of the moves God is making on your behalf defy human reasoning. You will be guided in directions that feel unfamiliar. Say yes anyway. You will be invited into spaces that seem beyond your capacity. Step in anyway. Divine funding does not arrive for the comfortable. It comes for the called, and you are called. That is why it is flowing now. That is why your future has been saved. You are the evidence. You are the miracle. You are the sign. What was once impossible will now be your starting point. And from this moment forward, everything will look different. So stay alert. Remain open. Watch the patterns shift. Listen for the signals. And when it happens, when the provision lands, when the door opens, when the answer arrives, remember this moment. Remember that God did not fund you because you were flawless. He funded you because you were chosen. Now is your time to stand in that truth, to receive without guilt, to rise without fear. Your future has been secured by something greater than chance. It has been signed by the Spirit, funded by heaven, and announced by this very message. Something is being reordered under your name. What you thought was gone is already being replaced, not with the same version, but with an upgraded one. One wrapped in peace, one carved with purpose, chosen one. This is not restoration of the past. This is resurrection of the future. God has issued a divine override. It does not matter how much time was taken from you, how many opportunities were blocked, how many times you heard, "No." That timeline is no longer valid. A supernatural override has been declared over your life, and it comes with divine funding to secure the outcome. You have crossed an invisible threshold. The old system, the one that made you feel unsupported and unqualified, that system no longer has authority over you. You are operating under a new order now, one where your yes matters more than their no, one where your faith outweighs their fear, one where your obedience unlocks what their opinions tried to close. Take a moment and like this video if you feel this shift happening in your spirit. Your engagement sends a signal that you are ready to receive. It activates agreement in the spiritual realm. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share it with them. You might be the bridge to their breakthrough. Chosen one. You are entering a divine economy where value is determined by assignment, not appearance. Where you will not be competing for attention. You will be flowing in provision, where every no you heard becomes fuel for the yes that opens everything. The funding arriving now does not just cover expenses, it covers vision. It backs ideas that once intimidated you. It supports dreams that once felt unreachable. You are not here to struggle your way to the top. You are here to be positioned, planted, and empowered by something divine. They will ask how you did it. They will say it seemed impossible, and you will not need to explain. Your presence will be the answer. The peace in your eyes, the ease in your movement, the confidence in your voice, all of it will be evidence that something unseen is at work. You are not climbing anymore. You are walking on paths constructed for your feet. That is divine funding. It builds what could not be built. It opens what others cannot see. This is not just about money. It is about movement. It is about momentum. It is about being funded on every level, emotional, mental, spiritual, and yes, financial, because God knows that for the vision to live, the vessel must thrive. You were never meant to operate from exhaustion. You were designed to overflow. And that overflow begins now. Do not panic when blessings start moving fast. Acceleration can feel chaotic when you have lived in stillness. But trust the pace. Trust the positioning. God is not moving you quickly to confuse you. He is moving you swiftly because the window is open. This is your divine access point. The gate is unlocked. The vault is open. And your name is on the scroll. You have graduated from waiting. You have transitioned from hoping into harvesting. Your season has matured. And now the release begins. This is not the time to look back. This is the moment to look ahead with fire in your eyes and conviction in your soul, because what you are walking into is not just survival, it is significance. What you are receiving now is not just provision, it is power. Power to build, power to transform, power to create space for others to rise. That is what this funding is for. Not to merely fill your life with comfort, but to infuse your life with meaning, to make your presence a portal, to become walking confirmation that God still funds dreams, still elevates the humble, still remembers the forgotten. You are no longer forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not beforelooked. You are not behind. You are right on time, right on track, right on target, and every day forward from here is covered in grace. Your future is so deeply funded that even your missteps will lead you to miracles. That is the level of divine protection surrounding you. That is the level of promise you carry, chosen one. This is your confirmation to move differently, to think boldly, to walk with authority, to speak with clarity. Because you are no longer asking for permission, you are accepting your position. God did not fund you so you could remain small. He funded you because you are meant to shift systems, to break patterns, to spark transformation. You are not just being funded, you are being established. There is a reason you have been feeling an inner stirring, a sense that something massive is just beyond reach. That is not anxiety. It is prophetic pressure. It is the future knocking on your spirit, asking you to open the door. The reason the old version of you no longer fits is because it was never designed for the level you are entering. And now that level is here. This level comes with new vision, new connections, new strategies that will emerge as you walk forward. You will begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You will sense openings where others feel walls. That is not arrogance, that is anointing. You are being given access to realms that require spiritual maturity to navigate. And you have that maturity now. It was forged in the fire of everything you survived. The struggles you walked through were not wasted. They were investments into your character, your discernment, your capacity to carry what is coming. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of questioning, it all served a purpose. It prepared you to steward blessing without losing yourself, to hold power without abusing it, to receive abundance without forgetting where you came from. Step in with no hesitation. God's signature is on this moment. His fingerprints are on every detail. His angels are assigned to every step, and his funding has already cleared. You do not need to check your balance. You are already covered. You do not need to ask for confirmation. This message is your proof. This is the moment where your life bends upward, where your timeline expands, where your vision finally meets the provision. And all of it, every single bit, is because God decided it was time. Your future has been preserved, protected, and now it is being funded. Before you go, drop a comment below and tell me what area of your life needs divine funding right now. Is it your health, your relationships, your business, your purpose? Speak it into existence. Write it with faith and watch how heaven responds to your declaration. Chosen one, walk forward knowing you are fully backed by heaven. The struggle is over. The funding has been released. The future you have been praying for is no longer distant. It is here, it is now, and it is yours. The best is not coming. It is already here.